Will it ever be the same? I got this sucker tore apart. Been a long time since I've been an update. And so I'll do an update here. I got stuff. I finally got some parts, so that's why you're seeing an update. I've been waiting for Wiseco to make me some pistons forever. And it's been so long since I've done an update, I don't even remember what I've shown. Got the cooling heat exchangers in for the supercharger. And let's see. I got no light, huh? So anyways, I got one over there. I got one over here. And each one's got a fan. And they're tied together. These hoses flow up there. And I got a pump under here. I should get a light. Anyway, so I got it wired up so when I hit the switch on my dash, it turns that on. This right there switch used to turn on my computer to run the car. Well, I got that thing gone now. And we're doing the new InTouch from Infinity Box. So I made that into a charging station for my cell phone. I got my new rear view mirror up there, which is a digital camera, since you can't really see through the back anymore. And then I also got a boost gauge up top right there. I got a new headliner installed. Those two bars that you see right here, these additions, are for the harness because I had to split the harness bar in half. I haven't paint that yet. Those bars. There's the two halves. And the new additions, which I need to paint. But that'll do the trick. And that butts up against my new firewall. I got the new material on there. And a new window. And covered with my gold. So that's been done, fit, and tested, and got this done. Got Bondo and primer on this thing, which fits in there good. So everything is done. And so then I'm getting the motor built. Had to pull the tank out because I decided that I'm going to go E85 instead of pump gas. I'm kind of limited on how much boost I can run with that big old blower on pump gas, so I decided, why waste the time and money. unless I just go for it a little bit here. So we're going E85, which means I had to pull the tank out, pull the fuel system out. The tank's going to get a 12 AN fitting welded on here instead of the 8. So I'm getting a new pump, which will pump a lot of fuel with a 12 AN inlet and a 10 AN outlet. So I'll have to mount that in here. Got all this stuff tore apart. You know, I made this, when I made this car, I made it to come apart. And it did come apart. And it'll go back together again. But my fuel system goes right up under here in this area. And so that's a big upgrade on the fuel system. Enough to pump enough fuel for a blown E85 system. And then last but not least, I've got all the pieces to build the motor, right down to the valve covers. Got ARP bolts, all the gaskets and everything. New oil pan. I had an oil leak underneath the GTM, and I wasn't sure if the oil pan was cracked because that motor was kind of in a wreck to begin with, and the oil pan was all scuffed up and scratched. And forged crank, rods, pistons, which are dish. Get rid of some of the compression. 5 over. Pretty. And bearings. Wrist pins. Rings. And then all the stuff is going to be reused, the top end here, which has just been sitting here waiting. The new balancer with the blower ring on it. And this is a kit to pin the crank. It'll put 2 pins in here besides the normal keyway. So there's the block inside there. A lot going on. Those pieces for the fuel system should be here in a day or so. Start getting that into place. This motor's going to get out of here and he's going to start putting that together for me. And other than that, transmission, probably waiting forever. Will it ever be the same?